Tomorrow's headlines today. London we go. Jets, Vikings. What say you?
All right. We've talked about this game all week. You are going to be waking up at the 6:30 a.m. for this one.
Yep.
The headline will be, may I have this cadence? Jets airing out differences. Give me the Jets here. I got a lot of stuff on this game. So, Colin, one thing that's been made a lot of is how Brian Flores is body bagging all these quarterbacks. Oh, he destroyed Brock Purdy. Brock Purdy's like a third-year starter. He destroyed C.J. Stroud, second-year starter. He confused Jordan Love with the blitz, down 28-0. Jordan Love, second-year starter. Aaron Rodgers has seen every blitz known to man. He will be ready for this game. Nothing Flores throws at him is going to surprise him. And, oh, by the way, the Jets, who foolishly didn't do this last week, they did not adjust on the fly. They've got the weapons. Breece Hall against the blitz, just dump it to him. He can go around people in space. He's Breece Lightning for a reason. I think this is a good matchup for the Jets offensively and defensively. Colin, I know you want to laugh. That's fine. But Sauce Gardner on Justin Jefferson, Reed on Addison. We like our chances. Bring the house on Darnold, who, by the way, 5 turnover-worthy plays this season, according to Pro Football Focus. That's just one less than your boy Will Levis. Darnold has been a little dicey with the football. If you're scoring at home, Aaron Rodgers has 0 turnover-worthy plays this season. So give me the Jets winning outright in London. Side note, Vikings head to the bye. How many wives convince the Vikings players, hey, you're already in London. Why don't we just go travel Europe after that? Why don't we take the week off and check out Greece or wherever? We saw the Eagles heading into the bye get smashed. Keep an eye on the Vikings letting their guard down and the Jets stealing a dub.
Well, if you've ever questioned if J-Mac has courage, you'll see it here. Tomorrow's headlines today. Browns at the Commanders on Fox.
Oh, my gosh. Colin, there's no hotter quarterback in the league than Jaden Daniels, right? He's locked up Rookie of the Year. He's just slicing and dicing. Made me look like an idiot last week with Arizona. The headline will be Jaden Daniels whiskey. Browns handle rookies' shots.
Wow.
Colin, this is a great spot for the Jim Schwartz defense. And, oh, by the way, the offense is getting healthier. Both tackles are back at practice. They missed the game against the Raiders. Their backup center, who got hurt last week, he's back at practice. Nick Chubb, a shot in the arm. He won't play, but he's, kind of we got one of our stars back. And Nick Chubb's a leader in that locker room. Things are looking well for Cleveland. Now, on the Washington side, Colin, I look at Jaden Daniels. You look at the last 3 teams he's played. Destroyed the Giants. Their defense is terrible. He destroyed the Bengals. Their defense is atrocious. And Arizona's is one of the worst in the league. Cleveland's is very good. Similar to Tampa, Cleveland loves to blitz. What did Jaden Daniels do when he was blitzed against Tampa? He started running for his life, remember? Cleveland has 2 awesome linebackers. The kid Bush from Michigan, who played well last week, he's back from injury. And J.O.K., the Notre Dame linebacker, who's super fast. I don't think Daniels is going to have the running escapability. I would look at his under props for rushing, and I think Cleveland pulls off a big win. Remember they went to Jacksonville a couple weeks ago, and you were like, what are you doing? This is another spot I like the Browns here to beat Washington.
Tomorrow's headlines today. I already know where you're leaning on this one. The pesky Colts at the sinking Jags.
So I laughed out loud at this headline suggestion from the producer. Jags, Colts. Here we go. The headline will be Christian Mingle. Quarterback and wide receiver finally fight each other. I just can't stop laughing. Christian Kirk, obviously, in line for a good game. Jonathan Taylor has been ruled out for the Colts. The one thing that scares me, and you can laugh at this, is I don't know who's starting, Joe Flacco or Anthony Richardson. Richardson sounds like he's 50-50. Joe Flacco scares me more. Yeah. Honestly, he doesn't miss the layups.
And he's also, environment doesn't matter. He's seen everything.
So I do like the Jags here. This is one of these kitchen sink games.
Sure.
You can't go 0-5. And they've dominated the Colts at home. Colts go from indoor, where they look like a track team, and, put them outdoor. I got the Jags winning their 9th straight game and covering the spread at home against the Colts.
Tomorrow's headlines today. Giants, Seahawks. Giants now without Malik Neighbors. Good luck. What say you?
Yeah. This is a layup. You and I agree. I do have a great stat you're going to love. The headline will be Geno 911. Experts rescue 12th man from bridge. This feels like a layup for the Seahawks. I know the line's 7, and there's no layups in the NFL. Dogs have been covering at an alarming rate. I just don't see where Daniel Jones finds the weapons to keep this close. However, so Colin, sometimes I'll dump some stuff that I don't put out there on social media on my podcast, or I'll say it here. I haven't heard anybody say this anywhere. We've been looking for the team that when they play you, the next week you get your doors blown off. Usually it's the Niners. Sometimes it's been the Steelers. So that team this year, so far, is the Detroit Lions. The week after playing the Lions, teams have lost by a combined 109-31. The physical Lions dominate the line of scrimmage, push you around, wear you down. Look at the Rams after week 1. They just got physically beat up. Week 2, they get destroyed. The Lions just played the Seahawks on Monday night. So there is a little concern that this is just a tired team. A lot of travel
but the
early in the
Seahawks'
season.
best 4 defensive linemen didn't play.
And they should have a couple guys back. But that's something to mind. If Seattle does not show up and win handily here, we could have something with this. You don't want to face the Lions. Now they're on a bye week, so you can't use it next week. But just something to file away going forward, my friend.
That's the Niners have done that last couple of years. Physical teams. I mean, even Kirk Cousins, you go to overtime in a game, it's just another 8-9 plays in the NFL. Teams that go to overtime next week don't necessarily play well. Tomorrow's headlines today, finally. Cowboys, Steelers, you got to be taking Pittsburgh.
Well, I mean, Mike Tomlin off a loss at home, night game, going to be juiced up in Pittsburgh. The headline will be Najee see me, Najee don't. Fields' magic act is no illusion. Look at this. Our artist needs a shout out. That's phenomenal. But yeah, I'm with you. Breer said some good stuff about Fields. What he was saying about how Arthur Smith thinks he could do more than Tannehill. Tannehill had, by the way, Tennessee is a #1 seed. I know he had Derrick Henry in the backfield, but Justin Fields is showing out, and I think he definitely locks up the starting job if he beats the Cowboys.
You and I both like the Steelers' overall personnel. They've got dudes. They just don't offensively. They just are never in sync.
There are some offensive line issues health-wise, specifically the right side. However, I don't know that Dallas has the personnel without Micah and Lawrence to make this an issue. I'm more curious is things line up here. Pittsburgh could blow these guys out. That defense, TJ Watt against Guyton. Have you seen the rookie's numbers? He's allowed, I think, is like second highest penalties allowed in the league, allowed 4 sacks. You put TJ Watt opposite this turnstile, and I know Guyton's going to be good down the road, but right now he's not. Pittsburgh could win this 27-10, and we open Monday. Holy cow, McCarthy. This is going south fast. So I like Pittsburgh here, potentially big.